Wednesday, February 19th. German planes attack Swansea in South Wales with incendiary bombs. In view of press rumors circulating in different countries to the effect that the British government might be trying to ease tensions in the Pacific, the Foreign Office states that Britain will not consider any peace proposals until total victory is achieved. In the Bulgarian Congress, the Prime Minister, Bogdan Filov, announces the country has signed a non-aggression pact with Turkey and is striving for peace. In the Far East, Australian troops land in Singapore to reinforce the British armies in Malaysia. Meanwhile, the Japanese press accuses the United States of causing a crisis in the region by investing in the naval defenses of the islands of Guam and Samoa, as well as in other possessions ceded by the British. In North Africa, Winston Churchill's government gives orders for the region of Cyrenaica to be held with the smallest number of troops that General Archibald Wavell deems necessary, with the rest to be sent to Greece. Thursday, February 20th. V for Victory signs appear painted on the walls and monuments of different cities throughout occupied Europe. Belgian journalist Victor de Lavallee, who is living in exile in Britain, came up with the idea to foster the will to resist and lift morale. The German propaganda minister, Joseph Goebbels, tries unsuccessfully to hijack the project. In the United States, Kichisaburo Nomura, the new Japanese ambassador to Washington, declares at his first press conference that war between his country and the Americans is avoidable. The Japanese only seek peaceful expansion through economic means in the countries to our south, he claims. In East Africa, in Italian Somalia, the forces of the Commonwealth crossed the river Juba, the richest area in the southern part of the country. In Abyssinia, Ethiopia, the Italian garrison surrenders in Mega, 75 kilometers north of the Kenyan border. In the Sea War, the British Admiralty announces the loss of the auxiliary ship Crispin. Friday, February 21st. RAF planes bombed the city of Wilhelmshaven in the Bay of Jadbusen in North Germany, an important shipyard, port, and U-boat base. For its part, the Luftwaffe attacks the port facilities of the Thames Estuary and the British Channel in England. Speaking in Bremen in Germany, Grand Admiral Erich Raeder assures dock workers that the Third Reich will suffocate Britain economically, forcing the country's leaders to capitulate. Yosuke Matsuoka, the Japanese foreign minister, declares that the rumors about his government requesting British mediation with the United States are false. Japan only desires international peace to be restored, he says. In the East African region, in Eritrea, the number of Italian soldiers taken prisoner to date exceeds 6,000. Saturday, February 22nd. In Bulgaria, rumors continue to grow that German troops are preparing to cross the Danube to enter the country at different points. After an immediate visit to Cairo, a British delegation headed by Foreign Minister Anthony Eden meets with King George II in Athens. Eden, his military attaché, General Dill, and the chiefs of staff of both armies recommend that Churchill and the War Cabinet send 100,000 men to Greece. British aircraft continued to attack Wilhelmshaven and the German region of the Western Ruhr, as well as airfields in the Netherlands and northern France. Thousands of Dutch Jews are deported to the Mauthausen concentration camp in Austria following the killing of a Wehrmacht soldier. In North Africa, Rommel's Afrika Korps, without the authorization of the High Command in Berlin, launched their first attack against the British forces commanded by General Archibald Wavell, for whom Rommel has great admiration. In the Sea War, the Gneisenau, with Vice Admiral Gunther Lütgens aboard, the commander-in-chief of the German fleet, and the Scharnhorst, sink 5 ships in a North Atlantic convoy. Sunday, February 23rd. In Rome, Benito Mussolini declares that the unity of the Axis powers is unbreakable and their victory in the war is assured. Among other things, he states that we have been fighting this war not for 8 months, but for 6 years, since Franco's call for help, which we responded to, as it was our duty to support him in the Spanish Civil War. In Berlin, Heinrich Himmler makes a speech to the security forces in which he highlights the necessity of a higher birth rate in Germany. In the Battle of the Atlantic, several squadrons of German planes attack an Allied convoy off the west coast of England, while others mine the waters around ports on the south coast. In Tokyo, Foreign Affairs Minister Yosuke Matsuoka declares in Congress that Japan has the right to colonize Oceania. In North Africa, Luftwaffe units attack Allied positions in Benghazi in Libya. In East Africa, Free French troops land in Eritrea, while in Italian Somalia, South Africa troops occupy the port of Jumbo. Monday, February 24th. In Munich, Adolf Hitler states at a political rally that the bourgeoisie put its hopes on the vague idea of the League of Nations, while the Marxists did the same with the Communist International. No one recalled that old saying, "Heaven helps those who help themselves." The Nazi leader is convinced that victory will be his in the submarine war, and adds that our struggle will mark the end of all political, economic, and social injustice. The Hungarian government signs the Anti-Comintern Pact. In the United States, the press prints the speech delivered by Mussolini in Rome and draws the conclusion that the Axis powers will soon carry out a huge offensive in the Mediterranean. In North Africa, a detachment of the Afrika Korps overpowers an Australian patrol, surprised by the unexpected presence of German troops in the area. In East Africa, the British fighting in French Somalia managed to cross the river Juba and force the Italians to withdraw towards Mogadishu. In Eritrea, the largest battles are waged around Kubkub in the east of the country, while in Abyssinia, Ethiopia, the Allies march towards Gondar in the north.